What's up guys, Ghost here, back with some more Battlefield 4 news. I'm sure that all of you have already seen the trailer that has just come out for Premium, which includes footage from Dragon's Teeth as well as Final Stand. So finally, we've gotten a little bit of a look. Now, in this video, mainly what I'm going to be talking about and addressing is the fact that I think Final Stand is shaping up to be a prelude of some sort to 2143. But before I get into that, I just did want to comment quickly on a couple of things that I picked up from the trailer of the Dragon's Teeth footage. So it does indeed seem that the gameplay is going to be very similar or reminiscent to Close Quarters and or Aftermath. You can see this street here from the trailer is very close quarters-ish. It's really looking like an awesome place to fight in, actually. I really like the look of that particular map. You can see here, I'm not sure if this is the same map or not, but there's a scout heli indoors, so once again, that really indicates close quarters action. Now in this screenshot, this is actually really interesting because a train comes and rams this tank off the road, and I remember somebody talking about this a long time ago when they found out that trains were going to be on some of the maps like Zavod. I remember people saying, wouldn't it be cool if the trains would move and it could actually be a hazard? So it seems like DICE have actually finally gone and decided to put that in the game. Now, I don't know if I'm the only one here, but I've sort of drawn a comparison between this footage here in the background and something that was leaked quite a few weeks ago, I believe. You may be familiar with this image here. It was all over Reddit at some point, and this was a leaked image, which is actually just a picture taken of somebody's monitor, supposedly one of the DICE developers, or at least somebody who has access to the in-game's files, and people were saying that this was one of the maps within Dragon's Teeth. And you know, I could really believe this if I look at the footage of the tank being rammed by the train here, and then I look at that screenshot of the leaked image. I could definitely believe that those are the same map. So as mentioned earlier in the video, not only did we get a look at Dragon's Teeth, but we also caught a sneak peek of Final Stand. Now in my opinion, there is more and more evidence building up that's pointing to the fact that the next Battlefield game is going to be 2143, which would be absolutely fantastic. Now, if you look at what we've already discovered, we have winter maps, so we can see from this footage here that Final Stand is going to be on winter maps, and a lot of 2142 was in winter maps as well. There's also an alleged map called Walker Factory that has been rumoured, and let's face it, when have rumoured map names ever been wrong with any DLC from Battlefield 4 or even from Battlefield 3? I think they've pretty much always been right on the money. And now we see this thing in the trailer, which seems to be some sort of a flying minigun, which does seem quite futuristic, but actually I believe there's something in real life which seems to be similar to this, although it doesn't have a minigun attached to it. It's actually called the MKV. Here's some footage of it in the background, and as you can see, it doesn't have any kind of weapon on it, but it does hover around. It has multiple propulsion systems, and I believe its goal is actually to take out enemy warheads, specifically things like nuclear warheads and incoming threats. So, I don't know guys, this is all speculative of course, it's just something that I kind of thought about, and personally, I would love a Battlefield 2143. I mean, don't get me wrong, I would love Bad Company 3 as well, but that being said, there's only been one Battlefield game set in the past, and only one set in the future, whilst we've still had Bad Company 1, Bad Company 2, and of course, you know, Battlefield 2, 3, and 4, so, I don't know, I feel it's high tide we had something set in a different time. Now, something else that also came to mind is the dog tags that we've also seen for Dragon's Teeth that have nuclear warheads going off on them. Now, obviously, this thing is a gadget in Final Stand, so how this would relate to Dragon's Teeth, I'm not exactly sure, but maybe those dog tags are hinting at the fact that the nuclear revolution of some sort that people are speculating about will not be in Dragon's Teeth, but maybe it will be in Final Stand, and this will be some sort of a gadget in order to deal with the nuclear warheads. That would be a pretty cool thing. I have to say though, all in all, as a gadget, this thing doesn't look too exciting. I really wish they would put some gadgets in the game that actually changed and even revolutionized the gameplay. As I said in my previous video about Dragon's Teeth, all the gadgets that they've been bringing out in pretty much all of the expansions for BF4 have just been a load of fluff, you know, and none of them have really revitalized the game or changed the meta game, like putting something like a medkit or the defibrillator or something game changing. I realise putting something in the game like that makes it ultimately harder to balance, and it's probably going to upset a lot of people, but it's also going to breathe some more life into the game. So I really wish that DICE would actually put something in there that's worthwhile and isn't just some sort of a gimmicky niche weapon that you can hardly use any of the time. Anyway guys, I just wanted to share those thoughts as it was something that just came to mind after seeing this trailer, and I would like to know what you guys thought of the trailer as well. Do you agree with my speculations, or am I completely off base here? Am I talking a load of bollocks? You guys let me know in the comment section down below. As always, if you did enjoy the video, please give it a like, as that always helps me, and indeed if you didn't like it, before you give me that dislike, try and give me some feedback down below and let me know why you didn't like the video. Alright guys, cheers as always for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.